to my channel. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different video, which is something I actually used to do on my channel, but I haven't in quite a while, and that is we are going to plan my special drills for a kit that I want to jazz up. That was a very long sentence, so apologies for that. But one of my goals for 2025 is to get back into adding special drills to my canvases to make sure I'm using my plethora of special drills that I have in my collection. And ever since I saw this diamond painting, I knew it would be perfect to add special drills to. So the diamond painting in question is Queen of the Snow Fairies. This is by Erica the Goober. This is my first kit from this artist, and initially I passed on it, and then I want to say it was last winter I saw Jamie Paints over on Instagram work on this one. Jamie has one of my favorite Instagram pages. She's so good at posting on there. Like, she posts pictures as she's working on the kit versus like myself, I just post progress photos. She has the Instagram thread, is that right? The Instagram thread that I wish I had, like all the pictures and stuff that she posts. So ever since then I have been determined to pick up this diamond painting so that I could work on it this winter. Unfortunately, I missed like 2 or 3 restocks on this one, and I finally got it right before Black Friday. And when I unboxed this on my channel, I unfortunately was one of the people who got the diamond painting with the perforated guidelines printed on the actual canvas. So there is a whole thing in the unboxing of this one where I talked about it, and I did really quickly want to give you guys an update. I did reach out to diamonddartclub just to find out like what was going on. There's been a lot of talk about it, but I wanted to make sure that I had accurate from the company information. So I did reach out to them about the pink lines being on the actual canvas, and I was told that the issue has been fully resolved. So going forward, you should not see any round kits that have the pink lines. I did get this on what I believe at this point is the most recent restock, and I was told that they believe this kit was left over from the previous restock, and you know, it must have just not been shipped out, or maybe I'm speculating here. Maybe somebody canceled their order and this ended up being held in the warehouse, or whatever. But if you're purchasing this from what's in stock now, you should not have the pink lines on the canvas. And going forward, you should not be seeing the pink line issue. I was told it's been fully resolved. Now, I do have a Diamond Art Club unboxing that I will be doing either later this week, or I might push it to next week. I haven't quite decided yet. And there are, I believe, 3 round kits in there. So we will definitely be testing that. We will make sure that that is the case. And, you know, fingers crossed it is. Now, I have decided to work on this kit as is. I know that I could have asked for a refund. That is something that a lot of people were doing. But as somebody who makes videos, I want to work on it as is. So it's my choice. I have made that decision myself, and I'm just kind of interested to see how it goes. This is a round drill, like I mentioned, so you will probably be able to see some of the pink lines through the drills, but we're going to go through that together once we actually get to this diamond painting. Now, this is on my schedule for February. I can't remember if it's the first kit that I planned for February or the second. It doesn't really matter. But the reason that I wanted to film this now is so if I need to pick up any special drills, if there's like a color that I want that I don't have, or if I don't think I'll have enough of a color, then I can order them and I'll have them here in time. I'm hoping, my goal is to just use everything that I have in my stash. I have crystals, I have sparklers, I have glitter drills, I have regular ABs, I have some that I actually forgot to show you guys in my special drill collection, which is something I also wanted to mention. If you want to see my entire special drill collection, I did do a video on that in December, but I did find my, what are these called? Half pearls. I seem to be missing my quad cubes, which is kind of the only thing that I would consider picking up, but we're going to see what's going on with the painting first. And I have some of these bubble drills from dpwithsparklers. I thought I had more of these, but for whatever reason, I can't track them down right now. So we're going to take a look at everything that I have in my stash and go from there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put this stuff off to the side. The first thing I like to do when I'm looking at replacing any drills or adding any special drills is I like to actually go through my, what is this called? A sticker sheet. And I like to just kind of get an idea of what I already have in my stash that is an exact match for DMC. So the first thing I want to do is I want to pull out the special drills that come with this diamond painting, which they should be easy to find because I did unbox this on my channel, and usually I stick them all back in the middle. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 bags of white fairy dust drill. We have a light purple AB and we have a blue AB. So I'm going to put those off to the side because that's everything I need for now. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just flip through my ABs here and see what I have, like I mentioned, an exact match for. So it looks like I do have these in numerical order. Sorry, let me pull you guys down just a little bit. I do have these in numerical order, so it makes it really easy for me to just reference my sticker sheet. I also have a regular notebook over here. If you guys have been watching me for a little bit, I did do a digital logbook on my iPad, and one of you mentioned doing a special drill like tracker. And I think I do want to do that. I think what I'm going to do is every kit that I add special drills to, I'm going to make a separate page. So I just haven't had a chance to do that. And if you guys have been watching this week, you know I haven't been like at my best. So I think I'm just going to write everything on paper. And then when I get around to making that page in my digital logbook, I will transfer all of the information. So the first thing that I see is it looks like I do have 210 AB. So I'm going to make a column for ABs, and this is just going to be a list of what I have in my stash. So I do have 210. I know I don't want to do 310. I don't have any of the other 300s. No. All right. So okay, so I have 604. Which is nice because there was not a pink AB charted. They have a blue and a purple. So 604 I do have. And then we're on to the 700s. I don't have any of that. I do also have 819. I also have 820, but I'm not really a fan of blue ABs. Honestly, I feel like 136 AB with Diamond Art Club is probably 320 if I had, or 820 if I had to guess. I'm not crazy about the dark blue ABs because I feel like they can kind of lean a little bit green. So I'm definitely not going to add in another blue AB, but it looks like, okay, 956 is also a regular drill that I have the AB of. 963 is another one. No yellows, unfortunately. 38. Okay, so that's going to do it for the ABs. Now I also want to take a quick look at my rhinestones. Now these are not the sparkler versions, which have like a name associated with them, not a DMC number. So I'm just going to take a quick look here. I don't have as many crystals as I do ABs. So for crystals, it looks like I have 208 and also 210, which I feel like that could be really pretty. I think, but I also had the 210 AB, so maybe I could do the 208 crystal. That might look really nice. Okay, 333. I also have a 340 in crystal. We're going to take a look at where all of these are charted on the diamond painting, and then I'll decide from there. I also have 603 in crystal, and I had 604 in AB. So I really like to put the two together. I think that they just look really nice. So we might be doing a little bit of that. Let's see here. Okay, so 603, no greens, 718. Okay, I do have 718 in a crystal. Wow, I have a lot more than I was expecting to have. We might have to make some cuts, actually. I also have 796 in a crystal. I don't know that I'm going to do that, but I'm going to put it on the list just in case. I have 818, not 819. 33. Okay, so that's going to be it for the crystals. So I think what we'll do is, oh, I do have these ABs too. Let me just take a quick look at the pink set that I have. These are from, sorry, I'm really sorry guys, my brain is just not doing well this week. The ABs that I just showed you in the binder are from dpwithsparklers. And the crystals, I believe, are from a combination of dpwithsparklers and Forever Young on Amazon. So I definitely have the crystals from Amazon linked in my storefront. The ones that are from dpwithsparklers would definitely be the colors that are more full. So for example, 718 is pretty full. Most of my special drills are from dpwithsparklers though. This set is from diamondpaintingdrills. This is the February set from probably 2022, if I'm guessing. This has pinks, but I don't think there's anything. Okay, so this one does have 963, but I also have that in my other ABs, which is good to know. I could always grab from here if I needed to, but I don't think anything else is really calling to me. It looks like I do actually have the AB version of 718, which I also have in crystals, so we can kind of take a look and see which one we would prefer. And then there are also a couple of crystals in this set. We have 603 in a crystal, which I do also have in that other set. So I don't think I have a purple set from Diamond Painting Drills. Let me just take a quick look here. No, I don't think so. And then I also have some special drill sets from, oh gosh, Shimmering Canvases, but I don't think I have any sets in purple. I do have another pink. Why do I have so many pink special drills? I don't recall having this many. 963. I already have in dpwithsparklers. See, why did I do this? This is why I need to be using my special drills. I also have 603 in a crystal here as well. All right, I think that's going to be it. The one other thing that I wanted to look at is I do have my extra fairy dust drills from diamonddartclub. So I wanted to just take a quick look and see if there was anything that I maybe wanted to use. So it looks like I do have some 340 in a fairy dust drill. Honestly, that's probably the only thing that's going to pique my interest. Okay, so let me put down that I have 340 in a fairy dust. I love fairy dust drills. I need to pick up some. I know that people have started making, or selling, I should say, their own version of fairy dust drills. I really need to pick up some more because I absolutely love those. All right, before we get into the glitter drills and the sparklers, excuse me, I do want to just take a look at where some of these colors are that I have already written down. So 210, which is the first AB that we looked at. is symbol number 7 on the canvas. So let's see if I can find that. Let me pull you guys up a little bit so hopefully you can see. Although that means I need to move my chair up because I can't see the camera. Darn it, it's up as high as I want. Okay, I will stand to make things easier. Okay, so 210 AB is number 7, which is in her crown. I think I quite like the idea of having some AB drills in that area. There's also some in her hair. Now, I just want to say, like right off the bat, usually when I add special drills, I'm not fully replacing the color. What I will tend to do is I will have a larger tray full of the regular DMC, and then I'll have a smaller tray filled with the special drill that I want to add in. And then I will just place both at the same time. So I'll place a couple of ABs and then I'll go around with the regular drill. And then if I'm in a spot and I'm like, ooh, this needs a little bit more sparkle, then I'll add in one or two of the ABs. I do know that some people mix their ABs and and regular drills like in a baggie. I could never. Absolutely, I could never. But to each their own. Now, I think I do want to do 210 just based on where it's placed on the canvas. So I'm going to highlight the ones that I want to use. So 210, and I'm going to pull them as I go. So here's 210. I think that'll be really pretty up towards the top of her head where her crown is, and then also kind of down throughout her hair. She also has a few on the back of her wings, so I think that that will be really pretty. So 210 is definitely going to be added to the list. Next up we have 604, which is a pink, and it's this symbol here on the canvas. Let's see. It looks like there's some in her hands, which I probably wouldn't add any there. Also her face, so I don't know that I'm too crazy about that. Other than that, it looks like it's throughout the background and the back part of her wings. Now, the wing area is interesting to me because I get the feel that these are supposed to be like shimmery translucent. And I think having the AB in the background could kind of help to give that effect. So I think I am going to mark 604 down. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, there is not any pink AB in this kit. So I think adding one could be really pretty. So I'm going to mark that down. The next one on my list for ABs was 819. Again, I'm seeing that in her wings. It's this symbol right here. And I'm also seeing it in this like snowflake orb thing that she's holding. So honestly, my brain is automatically like, yep, you're going to need an AB for that. So here's 819. Again, I wouldn't fully replace this area. I would just sprinkle some throughout, and I think it would help give the extra sparkle that I just feel like this diamond painting needs. All right, next up was 956, which is another pink. So let me take a look. See, this one's kind of bright. Yeah. I think I prefer 604, but let's take a look at where this is on the canvas. It is letter N. I know that you guys can't see the canvas super clear, so hopefully me just kind of directing you to the area is enough. But I can definitely do like a follow-up video when I actually start working on this, if that's something you guys are interested in. Okay, so N is on her arm. I don't see a ton. So I think we might skip N. Yeah, I'm seeing it like in the background in this lower area. I'm seeing some on her arm. Let me move these. Just looking to see. I see some on the top of her ear. So really not a color that I would personally want to add. So I'm going to put this one back and I'm going to cross it off the list. So no 956. And then 963 is another light pink. It's kind of a nice middle color in between 604 and 819, like a middle pink. What is this symbol? Okay, so it's the forward slash. Let's see where I see that one. Okay, I see some on like the bodice of her top here. There's also some right around the orb that I was just talking about where the 819 is charted. And I think that's actually it. But I think I like having the kind of 3 different shades of AB. So I think I might add it to the list, at least until I take a look at the crystals. So I'm going to highlight it. Let's take a look at the crystals that I have. Shockingly, I had a lot more than I thought I would. So let's see what we can do. Okay, 208 is a pretty bright purple. Crystals are a little bit hard to show you guys on camera. It's this one. Really pretty. 208 is the symbol number 5. Oh, let's see. Do I see that anywhere? Number 5. Oh, okay. I don't think... So just for reference for you guys, there's some here. And then there's some like going up her hair. However, it looks just a little bit different. The crystal looks a bit different than what the regular drill would look like. I think it's too purpley. So I think I'm going to pass on that one. So I'm going to cross that one off the list. But the next one we have is 210, which I did already pick in crystal form. So, I'm sorry, I already picked 210 in AB form. So I think I'm going to pass on it, but I'll show you guys what it looks like because it is really pretty. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I add some of the crystals? I'm not going to be working on this one right away. So if you guys think I should add a few of the 210 crystals, you can let me know in the comments and I will reevaluate. I'm going to take just a couple of minute break here and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. I had to get a fresh drink. But where did we leave off? We were talking about crystals. So 340 is where we left off. And I do have 340 in crystal, but we also found 340 in fairy dust drill. These do look pretty different, but I kind of like this shade of purple. If you guys can see, it's a really pretty shade of purple. So I think I might pull this out. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to use it, but I like it. Let's take a quick look at the placement for this one. So 340 is the letter S, and it looks like that is some of her highlights in her hair. And I'm also seeing a couple up around the crown. But it looks like it's mostly highlights in her hair. So I think I could potentially use both the fairy dust and the crystal, and I think that that would look pretty. Obviously, I'll have to place them down before I make that final decision, but I think I'm going to pull both the crystal and the fairy dust. Okay, oh, I forgot to look at we'll go back to this AB here in a second. All right, the next crystal is 603, which is a very pretty pink shade. Hopefully you guys can see that. Really pretty pink. And this is the star symbol. Also, if you guys hear Luna, it's because I woke her up from a nap when I went out to refill my water. So now she's mad that I shut the door. So we have the star symbol. I think this is probably going to be a lot of the background, and I don't know if I want to mess too much with the background. Yeah, so some of it's her face and her ear and then like the top of her shoulder. But a lot of it is this kind of middle pink shade that you see at the top here. So I just don't, I think I'm going to pass on 603. I don't want to go too much into the background. I want to kind of leave it to like her hair and her wings to kind of make her pop from the background. So I don't really want to put too many special drills in the back. 718 was another crystal that I have, and it's this really dark one. So while we're at it, let me actually pull from the Diamond Painting Drills set, because I also have this in AB. It's this one right here. So here's the AB and here's the crystal. I think this might be a little bit too dark for me. I don't think I want anything that dark. And it is actually the symbol that I thought it was going to be, which is the letter P. And if you look right here, there's like a burgundy color. I don't want to add any special drills to that. So I'm going to skip both the crystal and the AB for this one. So no 718. All right. So let me put this back. I think it goes here. And then the last crystal is 796, which is a blue. It's a very bright blue. I'm assuming this is probably in her hair. So this is capital letter E symbol. And actually, I don't think it's in her hair. I'm seeing it in the background, like up towards where this darker blue is. So I'm going to skip that one as well. So it looks like we're only adding in one crystal. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I think the colored crystal that we picked, I think will look really nice. It'll give a little bit of variety, like a little bit of dimension. But I think I'm going to leave it at just the one crystal. We have the 4 ABs and then we have the fairy dust. Now, I do want to take a quick look at the glitter drills and the sparklers. Now, these are not DMC specific. These are just colors. So I'm going to have to play a little bit of the matching game, but I just want to see if anything kind of jumps out at me. Now, originally I had thought about using some of the half pearls. I also thought about using the quad cubes, but this diamond painting is full of 3865 fairy dust drill, and I think that this will look really, really pretty. It's full, like all of the little parts that you see dangling down here is all fairy dust drill. Basically anything that you see on this canvas that is white is fairy dust drill. There's no regular white drill charted. So I think I'm going to skip the half pearls and the quad cubes. I like them, but I don't know. I also don't have enough. I would definitely need to order some. And if I can get away with just not having to order anything, I think I would prefer that. I just want to... Jeez, I just hit my head on my light. They do look really pretty though. I don't know if you guys can see. Like here is the half pearl. This is in a spot that is reserved for 4 of the white fairy dust drills. So the half pearl does look pretty. There's a couple of these just kind of scattered around. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I use the half pearl or should I just stick with what's charted with the fairy dust drill? Let me know. I'll put these off to the side as a maybe, and then maybe you guys can convince me to use them. So I'll put those over there for now. I definitely don't want to use any of these other colors that I have though. So those can go off to the side. And now we can take a look at the glitter drills first. Honestly, I'm not leaning towards any of these glitter drills purely because they're gold glitter. To me, this painting screams like silver glitter, not really gold. So I don't think any of these are going to make the cut. I was originally thinking about this orchid color because it's just really, really pretty. But if you guys can see the gold, I just think it might throw off, I don't know, it might throw off the colors on the kit. We also have violet, which is really pretty, kind of a darker purple. But again, the gold glitter just doesn't really work for me. So I think I'm going to pass on these. But again, let me know if you think I'm wrong and I will reconsider. Let's take a look at these sparklers. All right, I'm not feeling any of these. We do have fairy dust, which is a beautiful, beautiful sparkler. I mean, look at this. Oh, that's so pretty, but where would I use it? Okay, I'm putting that to the side. We'll take a look here in a second. Purple Rain. This one's really pretty too, but again, I don't know where I would use it. Oh gosh, my bags are coming out. Come on. Thank you. I feel like if I had to pick, I would definitely go fairy dust over Purple Rain. We also have Royal Purple. I think that's a little too bright purple for what we're going with here. I think that's just a bit too bright. The other color that I had in my mind is White Opal. This one is so pretty. Like, look at that. I could kind of use that in place of the half pearls. I could put like 4 of these together in some of those spots, and I feel like that would look really pretty. Or I feel like that would look really pretty kind of speckled around where her crown is. I think that could look really, really pretty. So I think I might pull both of these. Now, where would I put them is the question. Because the majority of her hair is purple and blue, not this pink color. But I feel like we have this color here, 605, in the background of her wings. And kind of like I was talking about earlier with the ABs, where I feel like those would kind of help give off the fact that these are supposed to be like shimmery, translucent wings. I think maybe this fairy dust crystal or sparkler, sorry, could look really pretty. So I think I'm going to pull it. I don't know for sure that I'm going to use it. I think there's probably a higher probability that I'll use White Opal. Like I mentioned, I think that would look really pretty around her hairline here where there's like the little speckles. I think that could look really nice. So I think I'm going to pull both of these. And then the only other thing that I wanted to look at is some drills that I have. I'm going to pass on the bubbles. I did mention these earlier, but I think I'm going to pass on these ones. They're so pretty. I haven't found the perfect kit to use those with. But I do have some drills here from, who are these from? Diamond painting drills, I believe. The same as those other sets. And there's one I'm looking for in particular. I think it's called Icicle. Yeah. Water Drop is really pretty too. So here's Water Drop. It's kind of just a clear. Apologies for the state of my hands. They are so dry. Ooh, look at that one. Just imagine these together. Ooh, that'd be so pretty. There's another one. I think it's called Hydrangea. Yeah. Look at this one. Oh, that's so pretty. See, this I feel like could go in her hair and look really, really cool. I think I'll pull Hydrangea and I'll put Icicle back. But then again, Icicle is so pretty. And it kind of fits the painting, right? Queen of the Snow Fairies. I might keep that out. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me show you guys what we pulled. And then when I do my kitting up for this one, I will show you guys how I keep it straight of what drills I have special drill equivalents for. So for ABs, we pulled 210, 604, 819, and 963. We also pulled a fairy dust drill out of my stash from an old Diamond Art Club kit. This is 340. I pulled 340 in crystal, which I think will be really pretty. For sparklers, we pulled white opal. These ones are kind of hard to see. So let me see if I can get a couple on my finger for you guys. They're so pretty. They really are super pretty. And then we have fairy dust. Equally, maybe more pretty, honestly. And then from Diamond Painting Drills, we have Icicle, and this is Hydrangea Flame. So I'm not super sure how I'm going to use the crystals and the sparklers, but I'll figure that out as I go. And then I did set these aside, the half pearls from Diamond Painting with Sparklers. If you guys think I should use these on some of the clusters of 4, let me know and I will integrate them into the diamond painting. So what do we have? 4, 6, 8, 10. So it looks like we're adding about 10 drills, special drills. Now, just because I pulled them doesn't mean I will definitely use them. I definitely foresee myself using the ABs and probably the 2 340 ones. These are going to kind of just be as I go. Do I feel like these fit with the areas that I'm diamond painting? So we'll see what happens with all of these special drills, but I hope that you guys enjoyed kind of my process of how I decide what special drills I'm using. Again, when I kit this diamond painting up with you guys in February, I will share with you how I keep track of what special drills I have for the kit, and we will kit everything up together. So I think that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you think something that I showed you that I decided not to use is a good option. If you think I should use it, definitely let me know in the comments and I will reevaluate. But for now, that's going to do it for this painting, but definitely keep an eye out at some point in February for this one to come back to the channel. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!